And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we figured out what the problem was. Believe it or not, this match is still going on from last time. Apparently, Ed found some red wires in the back and thought that they were red licorice and proceeded to chew on them. That, of course, cut out Blaze's mic and made all of our cameras freeze up. So this match has been going on the entire time. But we do apologize for any inconvenience. Were you inconvenienced, Raven?
Just was surprised on like how long. I thought they were trading makeup secrets up there, but they were just, things just happened.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the time we don't get to actually watch the action live, even though we're right beside it. We have to watch on these little monitors.
I know.
And these two were duking it out the entire time that it looked like that they were just standing at the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And this match continues. So if Azalea wins tonight, how much are you and her going to celebrate, Raven?
Oh man, we are going to get down. Probably in Chinatown.
Oh. That's where I ate those tacos. I wouldn't advise the tacos in Chinatown. Just saying.
Well, you should never get tacos in Chinatown.
You best listen to that, Blaze. The gossip.
Well,
you gotta be careful in Chinatown. That's Tomberry territory.
Oh, it is?
Have you?
I'm not going to Chinatown.
You're telling me you eat a Tomberry taco, Jack?
I'm sure I did eat a Tonberry's taco. Like, if there were, I didn't see any, but maybe the Tonberries were the cooks, and so the Tonberry made the tacos, so I would have eaten a Tonberry's taco. It was pretty cheesy and greasy.
Yeah, that cheese is only made for Tomberries. You gotta be careful with that stuff.
It was a really greasy taco, though, I'll tell you that much. Tomberries have greasy tacos.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Man.
But of course, you're part of the a championship match tonight as well, Raven. Like, I mean,
yep, I am.
I think we've been in this kind of situation before, where both you and Azalea had an opportunity to walk out of here as champions.
Yeah, I mean, she got that beat down from Santi, and I lost my shot because my best friend stabbed me in the back.
It's unbelievable. Not only, well, Lord always says that he does the work, you get the credit. I find that hard to believe. But not only did he turn against you, but he also took your brother with him. They seem to be.
Yeah, my brother just did it just because he wanted to. He just wanted a belt. That's all.
Well, he surprisingly got it.
You understand the importance of putting down your siblings, then, Raven, right?
Yep.
Raven, don't get any ideas from Blaze about siblings.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my God! What an excellent reversal by Azalea. But yeah, it was very surprising because. Oh, I'm sorry, Blaze. What was that?
I just said it takes a hell of an arm strap to do something like that.
And caught her in midair. I have no clue what just happened to that ladder. But yeah, it was pretty surprising. I thought that for sure neither Azrael or Ryan wanted to be part of that tag team tournament, that they would have just dropped out. But you do raise an excellent point, Raven. I guess you just wanted a belt no matter what it was. Certainly explains why they stayed in it and surprisingly won the entire thing.
These ladies are really going at it. Wish I had some Moogle cookies for the...
Yeah, Blaze.
I do too. Well, and my stupid brother not taking my Moogle cookies from, you know, the store would still have some. He would still be alive, and I wouldn't have to clean my sword. So, sorry, fellas. Didn't even get the little plush toy this week.
No, Cuma's going for that belt again. No, Cumas most certainly seems to be the more aggressive one when it comes to getting that belt.
Definitely is. She really wants it.
So if both you and Azalea win tonight, will the belts be the only thing that you two are wearing? And oh my god, Nokuma's going for a high impact move and missing.
That might have cost her the match.
Azalea trying to retaliate, and Nokuma's barely getting out of the way. That may have just cost her the match.
It just
she likes to go big. Get up. Get up.
And Nokuma's getting the belt. That was a hard-fought match by both competitors, even with our technical difficulties. And Raven, you got to be a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Jack, tonight I'm going to get some emails from Malala with some pictures and a belt. And it's just going to make me feel lovely inside. I'm going to have to go out of state to get some Moogle cookies so I can sit back and watch this stuff. Oh boy.
Oh man. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some extra work tonight.
Well, I'm sorry for you, Raven. You know, that sucks. I feel your pain, like especially if you don't win the championship, the Scion Championship tonight. I'm gonna be really sad. So, you wanna win one for me?
You
got it, brother.
Thank you.
And good luck to you there, Raven.
Good luck, Raven.
Thank you.
Kind of one of those.
If I win, I'll get a sponsor by Moogle cookies, and we'll be set for life.
Well, you're the man, then. You're all right by me.
Yeah, that's right, Raven. Me and you will be living in a big house, and we'll be set for life.
Huh?
You sit down and shut up. What? Nothing. Another restraining.
I have enough restraining orders.
Exactly.
But bye, Raven. I'm going to wave to him. Bye,
all right, gentlemen.
Bye, Raven. You have anything to say?
The champ is here.
You see that? He was almost all the way up to the entranceway, and he could. You see, that's just a commanding voice. You know, that's the kind of voice that you gotta listen to. I have no clue what's going on here. Why there's just why just a picture of Chanik?
I don't know either.
I think we may be experiencing even more technical difficulties. It's been a very long night.
Well, this is definitely Ed's doing.
Well, I guess they are trying to wire everything up until Ed found the black wire. He thought it was black licorice and started chewing on it. I guess the guy just really wants candy. Do we have any candy in the building? I'm sure the vendors have to have some candy.
Well, I hear there is a white van outside with some candy in it. You can always go get some there.
I'm not falling for that twice. They show me the candy first, and then I get in the van. Those are the rules.
Oh, well, you know. Well, what if they just leave the candy all in there, and you just crawl in there and go get it?
That wouldn't be too bad. No, I'm not falling for that again. Forget it. No. Nope. I'm sure it would work on Ed, though.
I've heard strange rumors that sometimes he is the one giving the candy away. You know, it's like he collects the candy, he takes it, then he lures little people off.
Yeah, we are definitely suffering some technical difficulties tonight.
Strange.
You know, and it's just like that. You know, you go all the way to a pay-per-view and everything works fine, and all of a sudden you hit the big time, and things start falling apart.
Well, that's pretty much like my 5th marriage.
Your 5th?
Yeah, my 5th.
Wait, you told me that your ex-wife died. How many ex-wives do you have?
Well, like 8. Well, technically, I actually got like 2 or 3 because the rest of them are dead. But you know.
So, are you married right now? Then
I'm married to my work, Jack.
Is Work the name of your wife? Work Garlemond?
No, it's called sitting at this damn announce table putting up with your ass. That's what work is called.
I'm not putting up with. I'm delightful.
You don't
people
wear
like
pants,
me.
you son of a bitch. You don't wear pants, and you got a restraining order from the women's locker room.
And whenever Raven's in the locker room.
And whenever, yeah.
And the Makoti in Yildal and legally this chair is the only place I can sit. Okay? Exactly. This is the only place I can be without breaking a restraining order. Like, I mean, that's hardly my fault.
It is very much your fault.
Accidents happen, Blaze. They happen. I accidentally walk into a room 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
3 or 4 times a day.
You know? It happens. And the Delma champions are making their way to the ring here. There was Lord. They don't really have much to lose tonight, but if their team does lose, the returning Arts and Crafts will have a #1 contendership for their belts.
This could be an interesting match depending on what happens either way.
Well, it was great of Raven to come down here and give us some insight into the way that Azrael is thinking. It certainly does explain why they stuck into the tournament. I wonder if Ryan's on the same page.
We'll have to wait and see. He might even have his own goals to achieve. I don't trust nobody in this business except for Dog, because he's the only one looking out for everybody's best interest.
He's looking out for his own interests, Blaze, and we all know it.
Which is the company. And I just told you I'm married to my work.
It's not so technically, are you married to Dog?
You believe, as long as he signs my paychecks, yes, I am.
Blaze and Dog sitting in a tree. Fucki. I'm not going to finish that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got one for you.
What?
Jack and Shovel going in the hole. Knocked. How you like that?
Don't spell in front of me.
Ouch.
You know that last hit you gave me with the shovel made it so I can't pronounce letters.
Don't worry, you'll find out what it is.
Oh, good. Oh, wait, no, that'd be bad.
Oh, it'd be great.
It would be
awesome.
The Scion champion making his way to the ring.
That is a pretty belt.
Well, that might be on the waist of Raven by the end of the night.
Well, that wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. I could see him making a great champion. Wouldn't tell him that, though, but, you know. I think he has what it takes to be a great champion.
I'm sure he's not watching one of the monitors, but preparing for his match, so I think you're safe of not telling him that there, Blaze.
Ah, screw it. I'll deny it either way.
And here they are, Arts and Crafts. They've been out of action while Adil has been out of action for some time.
Why is that, Jack?
After the brutal, and I do mean brutal, beating that Adil got at the hands of Ryan and Azrael. They just kept on dropping him on his head. Ruben there was able to craft him a new skull, and he looks back and better than ever.
Craft him a new skull. I guess he's a crafty guy, huh?
Well, Ruben, he's capable of crafting damn near anything. I asked him to craft me a pair of pants one time, and he said, I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot mile.
Maybe you should have crafted a little hat, too. You know, put some cushion on that brain.
I'm not going to say that wouldn't be a bad idea. And here he comes, the man that's been at our announce table all night, Raven. He's fired up. He wants that Scion Championship.
I hope he didn't tire himself out like he did last time.
I think he may have prepared more for this.
I hope so.
But the rules tonight for this match are pretty interesting.
What are the rules?
Well, it's a typical 6-man tag, but if Raven gets a victory, he gets the Scion Championship, and Arts and Crafts get it #1 contendership for the Delamud Championships. And if Arts and Crafts pick up the victory, Raven gets the Scion Championship, and Arts and Crafts gets a #1 contendership for the Delamud Championships.
Well, I'm guessing all these gentlemen will be fighting their hardest tonight.
They have everything to gain and nothing to lose, so... It looks like Adil will be starting off this match.
Nailing that. He has another appointment at like 8, 9, 10 or something. So that's like 45 more minutes, so he has to hurry up, fight, and go back to the doctor. You know.
Well, considering how well he's doing, I don't think I don't think Cat would let anybody gooned up into that ring, and I highly doubt Adil would. Oh, just took a devastating shot to that head.
Yeah, there you go. Starts again already. I just saw Tweety Bird pop out of his head, and it said, I did see an Adil. I just saw it.
Well, it looks like Adil is coming right back. Both Lord and Ryan wanting that tag back there. Azrael not giving it to him, unfortunately, for Azrael. Do you think, Blaze, that Arts and Crafts might be here to inflict a little punishment?
Well, I'm sure they're kind of mad, you know. After what happened, I'm sure they would have came back seeking some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Vengeance, yeah. They will come back looking for some sort of vengeance.
Why would they be looking for vengeance tonight?
Well, because, you know, considering Adil took a special trip to the big building that gives you the magical robes with your ass out, known as a hospital. And our good friend here, Ryan, you know, he pretty much got a little beaten down too, didn't he?
Well, I thought that they'd be looking for a vengeance tonight because it's the Night of Vengeance pay-per-view.
See what you
see?
did there.
See?
See?
See, I can be funny. Yeah. Those Raiders are well paid.
Yep. I think we put all of our technical money into writers' jokes tonight, and that's what happened.
Well worth every gill, I say.
Indeed. They might not know what the hell they're laughing at, but they'll be laughing.
And we have yet to see Lord or Raven get into this match. Might just be a good possibility that Raven wants to hang back and let Arts and Crafts beat the hell out of Azrael and Ryan.
I think Raven might be a little bit sore from last week. I don't care what he says. That ass whipping he took last week was still an ass whipping.
It was a 3-on-1 ass whipping. It's like a third of an ass whipping. Okay, it's not like a full ass whipping because there's three of them.
That is a full-fledged ass whipping.
No, it's like a third. There's three of them.
If we were to get a wizard
If you
to summon the avatar of ass whipping, Jack, 3 men will come out and whip your ass. That is an ass whipping. When 3 men come out and beat you. I don't know where you're from, but that's an ass whipping.
It was nothing more than a bunch of goons attacking Raven.
That's an ass whipping.
And oh my god, Ryan just getting brutalized in the head. I think that they might be out for a little vengeance tonight.
Ha! Well, like you said, it is the night of vengeance.
And Ryan going for a submission move. You don't see that too often. He did it right over in Ryan and Arts and Crafts corner too. I think he might be trying to make a statement, but once again, they just cannot seem to get... Oh, pardon, Blaze.
I would say that's just poor ring positioning. You should have never done that there.
Well, I was just about to say, it doesn't look like, well, Team Lord can get much of a go, but Azrael was doing pretty good for a minute there. Now he just took a shot to the knee. I'm starting to think that Idil might be just playing with him now. If you'll recall, when... Sorry,
yeah, that's all I gotta say. He could be playing with him. Just agreeing. I know you're not used to that.
I know, I'm kind of dumbfounded. Does this mean that we're becoming friends, Blaze?
No.
You're my friend.
I told you before. No.
You're my only friend. Anyway. Idil not wanting to be in that corner, getting out of that corner quickly. But Team Lord not being able to do very much here. If you'll recall, when Idil took all those brutal headshots, it was a 2-on-1 situation. Ruben got pinned very, very quickly inside the ring and was out. It was a shock to us all.
Well, it seems like they specialize in jumping people there, Jack.
And Ruben, all fired up.
Yeehaw!
Oh, isn't it wonderful to have Arts and Crafts back into the ring?
Well, I kind of did miss him a bit, though. It also gives this tag team a little competition. Because they've been blowing through a lot of people lately.
They've been very selective on who they attack on a 3, and Raven was able to get in there and break that up. But it was revealed, of course, that they were with Lord the entire time, making the Lord versus Azrael match completely moot.
Well, told you I didn't think something was right there.
And that's a superplex on Azrael to the outside. We see those utilized quite a bit.
Yeah. I think this is about payback. Or that other word. What is that word, Jack?
I think it's revengeance. You know,
No,
revenge and vengeance all in one. Ah, I like that.
No.
The,
don't ever say that again.
Well, you know, the writers wrote that for me. They thought it was hilarious.
Say that again. That is not cool.
And Ruben just slamming Azrael down onto that table.
Orders up, guys.
I think that he may be going for a count out.
I gotta ask you a question.
What's that?
Since he slammed him on the table like that, would that make that a Reuben sandwich?
Had it been Ruben being slammed on the table, absolutely.
Well, you know, Reuben's the one that made it, so it would be his sandwich.
Excellent point, Blaze. I never even considered that. And Lord stepping into the ring for the first time tonight. But Ruben looks like his gas tank is still full. I don't know what Ruben's doing right now. Seems to be mocking Lord a little bit. He may pay for that.
Well, someone once told me before, you never mock the Lord. Well, you will pay for it.
And Ruben now can't seem to be getting any holding up against Lord. And I have no clue where Azrael is. There he is. Looked like he was knocked off a while ago. He may just finally be regaining his bearings. And Lord going for a superplex to the outside. Looks like Azrael and Ryan are just waiting for it.
There he goes.
And like many of these matches, it goes to the outside. Ruben being able to counter it. I think that Ruben may need a tag right away.
I do believe so myself. That was a big fall for them.
But here's the thing. Team Raven still has a fresh man, being Raven himself. I think that this might be a key strategy.
I think he might still be hurt. And they're just intending on him just to finish up the job.
Well, if you saw a couple of seconds ago, Ruben was down and Raven was begging for the tag. I think he wants a piece of Lord more than anything else. And Snake Eyes on Ruben. And Ryan going for the pin on Ruben. Only a 2 count, though. Yeah, I think it's time for them to try to tag him out.
If they don't, this is going to be a lost match and a wasted opportunity.
I get the feeling, yep, we're going to see some mudhold stomping at Dell over there. He looked happy. Now Ruben busted a move.
Well, it looks like they're intentionally stepping on that spot of his little shirt that doesn't have anything guarding his stomach. Maybe next time he'll wear a longer shirt.
And I just got completely confused. I don't know who the legal man is. It's a deal as he goes for the pin. 1. And a deal hitting a frog splash off the top rope, goes for the pin, not able to do it. I'm pretty sure Raven was about to go in there and take a jab at Azrael. I'm sure that he can't be happy with his own brother turning against him.
Happens all the time, Jack, I'm telling you.
And I don't know what Adil was going for there, but I think he only caught about half of it. And Adil showing some appreciation towards his fans.
That's why I think those pills are starting to wear off.
I highly doubt that there's any pills or alcohol in that ring at the moment. After all, this isn't Scott Hall versus Jeff Hardy.
That was an awesome match.
I don't think I ever saw more vomiting from alcohol abuse in my life. It was traumatizing.
Well, why do you say that, Jack?
But it seems like Team Lord is finally getting some footing. Well, never mind. Speaking of footing, Ryan just took a foot right to the face. I've got to say, Adil has just been impressive tonight. Absolutely no signs of ring rust.
But the way he's coming back so strong, I'm wondering if he's going to end up re-injuring himself before he's completely 100%.
Well, it's always a good possibility, but seeing how the crafting was done by Ruben, we do know that's of high quality. And Adil flying all around the ring. That's got to be it for Ryan. A 2 count broken up by Lord. Ruben, of course, comes in. And I think Adil just tagged Raven. Raven's fresher than hell. What would you do in this kind of situation, Blaze, if you've already been fighting and all of a sudden a brand new challenger appears?
Well, that depends on your definition by a brand new challenger appears.
Like, somebody fresh on the battlefield.
Somebody fresh? Well,
yeah.
Definitely if it was somebody fresh on the battlefield just appeared, I would have to challenge them to some sort of dance-off to see how fresh they are exactly. And then maybe after a dance-off, maybe a duel.
Oh. Are you a dancer?
I've been known to slay a few men on the dance floor.
You've been...
He's one of the basic Garland Mall and, Empire specialties.
Well, I would love to go dancing with you some night, Blaze. I know this lovely little discotheque in Limsa.
You danced with me many times, Jack. Have you ever wondered how I got that dirt over top of you after I hit you with the shovel so pressed evenly? It's because I danced on top of it. But yeah.
Oh, well, I don't think that
Mr. Shovel just erased your memory.
Really counts.
Oh, it counts.
But Raven and Lord are in the ring together. They're battling it out.
I think this is one of the match these people paid to see tonight.
And as much as I hate to say it, I think that Team Lord might have a smart strategy here. The second they saw Raven come in, the freshman, now all three of them are gaining up on him.
Well, Lord is a genius. I don't care what they say about him. But I've seen the way he's done things, and I can only respect it.
Ryan with Raven in the middle of the ring. I don't even think that was a 1 count. Raven may have taken a small beating here, but still not able to keep those shoulders down. And Raven with an easy reversal on Lord. He may have just been setting Lord up this entire time just to coax him into a false sense of security.
No, I don't know about that strategy he has there.
Well, considering how brutally he just clotheslined them to the outside.
He needs to just find a way to finish this man and finish him. Waiting to lure him in isn't going to work because you still got those other two men over there waiting to break the count. Sometimes you just need chaos to erupt to finish a fight.
These two are just fighting it out on the outside. Like I've said earlier, that quite more often than not, I think they're up to the count of 7. And I think Lord wants to finish it inside the ring, one way or another. I think he might be sizing him up for the... Oh, I'm sorry, Blaze. I keep talking over you tonight.
I said maybe he has something to prove, that's all.
Well, every once in a while, you see Lord take a small jab at that leg. I think there's a good possibility he might be sizing him up for that sharpshooter. I guess Lord had enough. Ryan going for that pin. We've seen him use that twice now. I never did understand why the refs always tell the competitors to get down from the top rope. That's where all the exciting moves happen.
Well, somebody told me that ref in particular has had bad whiplash a few times in his life, so every time he looks up, it hurts his neck. So he tries to discourage him from going up there, so he has to look at him. Something like that.
And Raven not being able to get much offense in. There we go. Trying to keep him over in Team Raven's corner. And they're just Irish whipping each other back and forth. If you're talking about whiplash, I'm pretty sure this is how the ref got it. Oh my God, what a brutal punch right to Raven. Ugh.
These guys definitely have been working on their ability to single one man out and just lay it on him, because that's all they've been doing the whole time. In fact, for the past few weeks.
And that's the thing too, Lord, Azrael, and Ryan have all had more of a chance to mesh as a team. And what the hell is this? Ryan putting a sharpshooter on Raven, and he just tapped. He just tapped.
You remember what I said earlier? Ryan just might have a plan of his own. But there you go.
I am shocked. I can't believe that. These damn sharpshooters are just brutal, and that would be twice that Raven is tapped out to a sharpshooter.
Maybe there's a reason that you don't know about.
No. You know, and just like when Raven saw Azalea lose too, and now I'm all sad. And we'll be back for another part due to our technical difficulties, and Arts and Crafts don't have their #1 contendership, and Lord is the Scion champion, and
all hail your Lord and Savior. Just remember that.
And I need a minute. We'll be back with another part.